Hey everybody, this is Harmonic. My name is EMIRAE.
And I'm Frankie. How y'all doing?
And we are doing the reaction to WandaVision Season 1, Episode 1. I am so excited for this. How about you, Frankie?
I'm pretty excited. Maybe not as much as you are, but it's getting there.
Okay, yeah, we're a little bit tired, but we're not gonna let that get to us. We're gonna do the reaction anyway because we've been waiting for this for so long. And I just cannot wait to jump into this. Let's watch this right now. Oh, the music. Yes, it's
They went so old school with this.
Yeah. It's so funny.
You know how the old commercials were? You just take it from the 60s or the 80s, and the 60s, the 80s. It's good.
Yeah, right. Kind of like the 80s. Kind of like Bewitched.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Is it Bewitched?
There's a movie called Bewitched.
Yeah, with the witch that wiggles her nose. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If we see a wiggle of her nose, I am going to lose my mind. Oh man, already so good.
Literally, oh wow.
My wife and the flying saucers.
My husband and his indestructible head.
True. True.
What do you say to silver dollar pancakes, crispy hash browns, bacon, eggs, freshly squeezed orange juice, and black coffee?
I say, oh, I don't eat food.
Yes, he's a
That
robot.
explains the empty refrigerator.
What the? Is there something special about today?
Well, I know the apron is a bit much, dear, but I am doing my best to blend in.
No, there on the calendar, someone's drawn a little heart right above today's date.
Oh, yes, the heart. Well, don't tell me you have forgotten, Biz.
Forgotten? I wonder, I'm
So,
incapable.
is this
I remember
their
everything. That's not an exaggeration.
anniversary?
In fact, I'm incapable of exaggeration.
Well, then tell me what's so important about today's date.
True.
Suppose you do. How she forgotten yourself.
Hey, heavens no.
He comes over as such a human being. No, I think she knows. I think she knows. Or did she kind of forget?
She kind of forgot.
Yeah, right?
I mean, like the whole conversation is where they try to get answers from each other.
On which day it is, yeah.
No, they know it's the day, but they don't know what today is.
Yeah, what kind of
kind of occasion is it?
If it's like an anniversary or another special occasion.
See? Oh wow.
Giving him the idea that she knows and he's the one that has forgotten.
Your neighbor to the right. My right, not yours. Forgive me for not stopping by sooner to welcome you to the block. My mother-in-law was in town, so I wasn't.
Wow. Damn.
And most importantly, how's your bridge game, huh?
Yeah.
Lucky gal. The only way Ralph would remember our anniversary is if there was a beer named June 2nd. So what do you have planned?
How do you mean?
For your special night. A young thing like you doesn't have to do much, but it's still fun to set the scene. Say, I was just reading a Cracker Jack magazine article called How to Treat Your Husband to Keep Your Husband. Let me tell you, what Ralph could really use is how to goose your wife so you don't lose your wife. Hang on.
You know what she's talking about.
Wow. Oh, this is going to be a gas.
It's a wonder she didn't put it all in front of the guy.
Yeah, she's talking forever, basically.
In terms of distraction from work or the largely nonsensical nature of the lyrics? The first one. Oh, no, thank you. Hey, is there something I can help you with, buddy? Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Would you be so good as to tell me what it is we do here exactly? Do we make something?
No.
Right. Do we buy or sell something?
No and no.
Then what is the purpose of this company?
All I know is since you've gotten here,
Productivity has gone up 300%.
Oh, I wonder why. I wonder why.
And no one can process the data quite like you do, pal. You're like a walking computer. Well, I most certainly am not.
I love that they're making fun of themselves.
Hey,
Employee dinners are a rite of passage for the new hire. Jones over there failed miserably. Isn't that right, Jones?
The wife thought 5 courses would be
Damn! And he got fired for that?
For entertainment.
That's crazy. That's one messed up boss.
5 courses. I mean, like, come on.
I wore a
What does this boss actually want? 10 courses and a whole doggy bag getting home?
He wants it to be perfect, I guess.
Don't worry, dear. I have everything under control.
oh, well, that is really... I must confess I'm really rather nervous.
Nervous? Whatever for?
Well, you know, darling, I still get a little tongue-tied.
Liz? After all this time.
Ah, 2 different subjects.
Tonight doesn't go just so. I think this could be the end.
They have a clever way of getting their R-rated stuff in.
Is to impress the wife.
And I think the best course of action is to impress the husband.
Glad to know we're both on the same page. Until tonight, then, my darling.
Until tonight.
Is your husband tired of you burning his toast? Try our new and improved Toastmate 2000. It's the go-to for clever housewives.
Say, this machine
So that's the
has some
time
shine.
when the 2000 and 3000
Set the
things
dial
happened
and
and
get
it
the
led
taste
into
back
the
into your
90s.
toast.
Oh no, no!
Vision?
And she's in her gown and her chest, and it's just like everything just well,
Oh, the meaning of
her
it.
chest is revealing.
Can I just see you in the kitchen for a moment, sweetheart? Who are those people?
What are you wearing?
Why are they here?
What are you wearing?
Well, it's our anniversary.
Anniversary of what?
Well, if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you.
That man from there is my boss, Mr.
See,
Hart.
exactly what I was
It's
saying in the
really what
beginning.
Mrs. Hart. The Hart on the calendar was an abbreviation.
She's acting like she knows that she doesn't know.
Who needs
Yeah,
to abbreviate?
yeah. Just also what you said, but I mean like I was gonna say the other thing, but I
Agnes,
can't
you're a
pronounce it
lifesaver.
right
What
now.
kind of housewife would I be if I didn't have a gourmet meal
Trivial?
before just
I don't know.
lying about the place? Not that Ralph ever wants to
Peripheral?
eat anything other
What is
than
it?
baked
What
beans.
is it? Your peripheral.
But it's personal
Peripheral.
meal, mind you.
That's it.
If anyone needs help in the kitchen, we haven't any tidbits or tartlets out here, nary a bit in a
So
blanket.
this wife of his, of the
so
boss,
kind of you, Mrs. Hart,
knows
but
how
that's
to like calm him
absolutely
down.
fine.
Great cook.
You meant stateless. I sense a domestic.
Don't go in, don't go in, don't do it, don't do it. No, you can't. Oh no. Oh, she's on time. I think she's gonna be on time. Oh, clever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Right on time, man. Right on time. Did you see how it closed? It closed like somebody was pulling strings or something. You know what I mean? Like in a theater or
Oh
something.
no, too much.
When somebody's doing a play.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, not enough.
The boss does not like this whatsoever.
Oh no.
How can I be of assistance?
Well, the chicken is no longer a chicken, and the lobsters just flew the coop, so the steak is the last man standing.
He has an excuse, looking for an excuse to like fire him.
You know, I'm beginning to think you're not management material, Vision. You know, I had high hopes for you. But from what I've seen here tonight...
Oh, hell yeah, Wanda, you're killing it.
I mean, look around. There's
Even
some
though
chaos
all of
going
this
on
is
in your
fake.
household. Now, what are we going to eat?
Dinner is served.
Atta girl.
Breakfast for dinner. How very,
European?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Let's have a toast.
The
To
breakfast.
my lovely, talented wife.
What brought you here? How
Here
long
come
have
the
you been married,
questions.
and why don't you have children yet?
I kind of find that such a disrespectful
I think what my
question.
Yeah,
wife
obviously.
means to say is that
Obviously.
we moved from
Yes,
No,
we moved
disrespectful.
from-
It's a more of a you want to know my
Yes,
business
yes, we were
question.
married.
But all these questions were you want to know about business questions.
Yeah, but that one a little
No,
bit like
patients are
it was too
setting up
much.
this story. Let them tell
Too
it.
much in the private life.
Yeah, the other ones are
Our
fun.
story.
Yes, what exactly is your story?
Oh, just leave the poor kids alone.
Well, really, I mean, I think it's a perfectly simple question.
He's
Honestly,
right. He's
why
right.
did you come here?
You guys should have Wanda. You should have come up with something.
Damn it, why? Why did you...
So this is the part we saw in the trailer where he was like
Hold up,
continuing.
hold up.
Yeah, he's choking,
Oh,
obviously.
Arthur, stop it.
Now I'm starting to be you and
Stop
stating
it.
the obvious.
Stop it. Stop it.
So when she was saying stop it in the trailer and he was hitting the table,
Stop it.
it was a different different sense of editing.
Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, that's symbolization.
Stop it.
That's a symbolism basically
Stop it.
for her to stop this because this is fake.
Vision, help him.
And she's telling Vision to stop him, but to help him.
Let me help you up.
But
This guest is leaving your home.
You made me proud tonight, son. First thing Monday morning, you and me are gonna have a little chat. We'll see about that promotion, huh?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
atta boy, hell yeah!
Thank you.
A weird way of getting the promotion, but okay.
I'm almost dying.
Yeah.
What a charming door knocker. Good night.
Oh, it's the last time. I didn't even notice that immediately. It's like
It wasn't there the first
it
time.
wasn't there the,
No.
see, the coloring is like it's throwing me off,
They
man.
are an unusual couple, you know.
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
Do you see? They have the
We don't
his
have an
look
anniversary.
just changed.
Or a song.
Oh yeah, you
Or
mean
even
like
wedding rings.
him looking like an actual robot instead of human? Yeah, I
That could be
noticed
our
that. Yeah.
anniversary.
So is that him clicking so that the scene can like end?
Could be.
Yeah. Wanda Maximoff. Oh, so her name is Wanda Maximoff, and his name is just Vision, but it's still called Vision Residence. This is like, so let's get into this discussion. So honestly, to me, it kind of felt like a sitcom. Like there was truly great chemistry between Wanda and, or I should say, what is her name again? Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany. And I really like seeing that. But of course, it's expected. They were great in the other movies, so it's not a surprise whatsoever. Her acting like she knew what day it was, and Vision being absolutely clueless when it comes to that was so funny. And her pretending like she knew, but she didn't know crap.
And then the part where he was at work, where he just asked someone who as a person under him, like
Yeah.
what kind of work he does. That was actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
But I'm like, who does that? You just wake up at one point in time and like, let me go to work, and you don't even know what kind of work you do.
Yeah, exactly. Like
How the hell did you get that kind of job?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny though.
And that shows you that Wanda is controlling the whole situation.
Or is she?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, it might be. Maybe she's not controlling all of it. Maybe Mephisto or Sinister or Agatha Harkness is in control in some way.
True. Well, to be honest, that reveal is going to be very, very spectacular, though.
Yeah. Dude, just imagine if it's Sinister. I am Mr. Sinister. Oh man, and he just pops up and like, this is our like big introduction to the X-Men, because you know if Mr. Sinister's coming, Cyclops and Jean Grey have to be in it, and we're definitely getting the X-Men. But I think like Feige has planted something somewhere, and obviously we all think that WandaVision is the portal to that, like, or the gateway to that world. A lot of people are really excited to see who actually is going to star as the new Wolverine, or who's gonna star as Wolverine in Marvel.
Hugh Jackman, him not continuing with Wolverine role, the person who is going to fill that has some really big shoes to fill, I think. Because I can't see in someone else, not yet, fulfilling the Wolverine role.
Yeah,
Maybe there are a few people, but yeah, for me it's Hugh Jackman is still the cream of the top. So
yeah, people have been like really wanting like Keanu Reeves to play Wolverine, because he has that like look to him, and he could definitely rock that beard and that hair. People also think that what is his name? Taron Egerton, I think that's his name. He did the movie of he's so iconic, he's a legend. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about, man. Come on. He wears glasses, he plays the piano.
there are so many
The
actors
artist.
who are good.
No, not the actor, the artist. He starred in one of the biopics as that artist. He's so iconic. He always feuds with Madonna. His name is not even on the tip of my tongue. Like that's the problem. And the guy is so iconic. You know who I'm talking about. We can't linger on this forever.
God.
You blanking? I'm blanking.
I'm blanking so hard. I swear to you, I'm blanking so hard.
I'll put it somewhere in the video for sure. So people think those two actors could totally play him. I haven't seen rumors for other actors taking on that role. His boss felt like a classic 70s boss. Get it? That 70s show? Yeah. I did like that. And he was just constantly looking for an excuse to fire Vision or fire whoever wasn't like a great host with their double date thing that they have going on, where he and his wife go to like employees their houses and expects them to like nail this dinner evening. It's crazy.
Yeah, I to be honest, I could see that happening because if you watch movies from that time period,
yeah,
you can see that that's actually very common for the boss, especially if
really common.
The husband or the wife, the husband mostly is up for a promotion for manager, and that's what you actually got to hear.
Yeah,
So to see that actually happen, spectacular to bring it back to this certain time.
It really reminds you of the 70s.
Yeah.
And Mr. and Mrs. Hart relationship felt like Red and Kitty Foreman's relationship from that 70s show. So I really loved like the nods to that particular show.
Her being all that bossy and shit.
Who was bossy? Oh, you mean Wanda being bossy? Or
more like Kitty being, especially the stop it part. That part especially. It kind of made me feel like she was the one in control of the husband.
Oh yeah, but that was
disciplining him kinda.
Not disciplining him. She's like keeping him under control. You know, because she knows that he has a temper in the sense that he lashes out. So that's why. So I see where she's coming from. She's not controlling him. Plus, that was symbolism of Wanda controlling that whole situation. It feels like Marvel telling us that no matter what Wanda tries to do, there's always a potential of things going wrong. Just like you were saying, it was too much. They were asking questions of
private life.
Yeah, of their private life. Why don't they have kids yet? Where are they from? And all that kind of stuff, right? And that was the problems coming in, because it's like Wanda didn't realize that at a certain point in time, those questions were going to turn up. No matter what you did, people were going to ask those questions. That's funny because naturally, that's something that happens in a sitcom. So that made perfect sense. And also in real life, of course. Her bringing the chicken and the lobster to life was crazy, and I didn't even notice that until like he noticed that and he told me about it. I was like, what? I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Did I notice that? I knew it. I noticed from the start. I'm like, okay, let's see how long it takes you to notice all this stuff.
Yeah. And then she just threw it out. So she threw the lobster out. Then what did she do with the chicken?
The chicken stayed. The chicken just turned into eggs.
Oh yeah, just like you said, it turned into eggs. That's why
Yes.
when I saw eggs, I was like, what? So
She got from her neighbor. She got the chicken. She got everything, all the food. She had it. The only thing she needed to do was prepare it, but it was a mixture of confusion and nervousness
yeah,
that made a whole lot of things go wrong.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
the chicken, who was actually already clean and all, turned magically into a live chicken and back to the eggs.
Yeah, like, yeah, and if you think about it, it's like she's losing control, you know?
Yes.
From it going to like, okay, it's time to cook this chicken, into a live chicken, and then back to eggs. It's falling apart by just going completely back to the start.
The lobster part was funny.
It was funny.
It was just floating, and then just when Vision stepped into the kitchen,
She threw it out. And I was like, for a second, I was like, wait, did she throw it out because she didn't want him to know? But like, why doesn't she want him to know? Is it also because like she has made him believe that all of this is real? Is that why she, when it came to life, she was like, I can't let him, because he's gonna ask questions like, how the hell did the chicken, I almost cursed, how the hell did the chicken and the lobster, because the chicken was already turned into eggs, how did the lobster come to life? Because the lobster came to life as well, right? And that's why she threw it out, right?
no, she was trying to prepare it, but
Yeah.
it was floating. And because she thought that it was the wife of the boss, of her husband's boss, who was coming into the kitchen.
Yeah. So she threw it out.
Yeah, it kind of like a fast reflex, like bloop. Her not trying to show the boss that she has powers.
Yeah, it was a reflex. It was a
Yeah.
fight or flight response
Yes.
in a sense.
So that's how the lobster actually ended up through the window outside of the oven.
It's simply what you said. She thought Mrs. Hart was gonna come in.
Yes.
It was really cool to see that Vision was a robot at home, and as soon as people showed up, he was a human again.
Yes.
But at the same time, he was also a robot at work, because he was like, yeah, because he was like, just like the guy said, it's like, dude, you're a computer. You made the stock or the ratings go up by 300%.
Yes.
Right? So yeah, that was really cool to see as well.
It's like, just the comparison, you're like a walking computer, and he was like, I am not.
Yeah.
His reaction to that comment was so genuine.
Yeah, and so hilarious. Catherine Hahn's character giving Wanda romance advice and cooking advice. That was really cool to see. I haven't seen her in a lot of movies. I need to check her movies out.
Okay.
I think Miller's and there was another one where she had like a dumb son. Her son was really stupid, and there was a
it's
really
called
hot
Bad
guy.
Moms.
Oh, it's Bad Moms.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There was a really ripped guy in a movie that she was interested in, and also one of the moms was kind of crazy. So yeah, that was a really fun movie.
Yeah, that was her. That was her role.
No. Kirsten Bell.
Oh,
or
no.
The other, there's an actor that also looks like Kirsten Bell a little bit. I forgot what her name is. One of their, like, I think it was Kirsten Bell's character's mom. She was really crazy. You need to watch the movie again, bruh. When Wanda told Catherine Hahn's character her name, Catherine Hahn didn't reply with her name. She said Jolly or something, right?
Yes.
She didn't reply with her name, and I thought like that was really interesting.
Yeah, she only just introduced with, "Hi, I'm your neighbor from your right side." No, from the right side, not yours right, my right. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I kind of like that with her being mysterious, but she did give her husband's name away.
Yeah.
What was his name again? Ralph? I think, yeah, Ralph is his name. There were great nods to Bewitched as well, with her changing the for sale sign to sold. And Vision carrying her like they're married, and she was in a wedding
The
dress
whole
as well.
intro felt so bewitched.
Yeah, and because he tried to go in and he went in. right? But she stayed outside.
Yes.
And that's also a nod to him being Vision because he can phase through anything. So yeah, I like that. Those are the little things that I look forward to in movies. Especially how I feel like sometimes I am a detail aficionado. I'm trying to be more of that. Her magically making dinner was really convenient. I wish I had that power. I'm also looking forward to Vision's promotion and also worrying chat with the boss because he thinks he's off the hook, right? Vision thinks he's off the hook, but I don't think he is. I think his boss is like maybe still looking for some excuse, you know, like in case he messes up. He's looking for something like, hey, if you mess up, I'm gonna fire you. Yeah, the classic 70s boss.
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully not all of them were like that. She came through at the end, which I think is leading to that not happening at a certain point. Because maybe she thinks that she's going to be able to fix everything, like in case something goes wrong. But I don't think she's always going to be able to like fix any problem that happens. Vision clicking his fingers reminded me of like Porky Pig's Looney Tunes ending of like, that's all folks, that thing that he does that's so funny.
For that, Wanda's brilliant idea of changing dinner to breakfast.
Oh yeah, I
was fun.
forgot about that. Like
That was actually pretty brilliant, and almost at the end of their dinner mixed breakfast,
yeah.
the boss almost actually choking.
Yeah, and her telling Vision to help him out, and you can see that she has a control over the whole situation of Vision is not really there, but she's made a vision for herself. The camera angle where it zoomed out, I guess that was like kind of an end credits with a person being in the studio and like clicking buttons. Felt like the Truman Show. You know, the Jim Carrey movie, I think it's a movie. I still need to watch that movie, by the way. Yeah, I think that's it. Do you have anything else written?
Actually, no. Everything I've written, I've actually already said. I'm just actually stoked about the second episode.
I can't wait to, yeah, me too. I can't wait to edit this and take my time and look like maybe there are things in the background that we have missed that maybe I'm going to put in the video as well. Or maybe, I mean, look, they dropped 2 episodes on one day. Like, I get it, Disney. You're bragging, okay? You're awesome. I get it. You didn't have to drop 2 episodes. Think about how crazy the editing is going to be for me later on. You know, like, oh man. Whew. But guys and gals, we're going to jump into the second episode. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Check out our Patreon. We have a few posts up. Link is in the description. Links to our socials are also in the description. You might see that some names are different. I still need to change like some names from EMIRAE Reacts to Core Harmonic. Maybe they're gonna be Core Harmonic Group. Give us a follow there. Like us on Facebook, all that kind of stuff. And we will see you in the next reaction. And that's coming right after this.